Hello there. What a week we are having on House of Games. 4 contestants playing all week, and it is super, super close. 2 more days to go. Tomorrow, someone's getting their hands on this trophy. Who is it going to be, though? Our players this week are Jay Blades, Rachel Parris, Shaun Keaveny, and Jan Ravens. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Jan Ravens, you won yesterday's show.
I know. I'm only just calming down, actually.
I would say, A, congratulations.
Thank you very
and
much.
And B, that you took home the worst prize in the history of game shows. Even on this show, you picked a bad prize.
Well, Richard, I'm afraid to say that I have to agree with you.
Oh, listen, you're not upsetting me.
No.
You're the one who chose a pair of House of Games bookends.
Darling, I didn't need a prize. I told you, I didn't need a prize. You made me pick one, and it's ended in disappointment for all of us.
Shaun.
Yeah.
Now, you got a couple of lovely prizes, didn't you, earlier in the week, because you got the fondue set and the gardening gloves.
I have to say, the gardening gloves were very high quality.
This is a guy who can pick a prize.
I know.
Yeah.
Shall we take a little look at the weekly leaderboard, Shaun? Because it is getting exciting as we move towards Friday. 2 days to go. And look at the top of the leaderboard. Jan has 8, Rachel has 9, Shaun has 10. So you're a little bit out in the lead. Can you hang on to that, do you think?
I don't know. I said right at the beginning, I'd say it again, that I am a man who peaks too soon. Don't take that the wrong way. And this is, I'm trying to reverse that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep some consistency.
I hear you. Rachel.
Yes.
3 second places in a row. Which
Always the
is
bridesmaid,
so well
Richard. Always the bridesmaid.
But some people don't even get invited to the wedding, don't forget.
Yeah. That's true.
People forget in that analogy that some people are never invited to be bridesmaids. There are people who are not bridesmaids who are going, well, you are lucky to be a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Should we take a look at the prizes for today, though?
Yeah.
I call Thursdays the most disappointing day for prizes on House of Games, I'll be honest with you. There's a stick of rock, there's an action doll, there's a towel, there's a shoehorn, and there are a pair of House of Games binoculars. If you were forced to take one home?
I think I'd take the binoculars because they have a use.
Yes, I think, you know what, I agree with you. I would go for prizes that have a use, and I think that's perfect. Jay, been fourth 3 times.
Yes.
OK,
yeah.
We'll see what we can do, though.
I like it down there, it's all right.
I think it's good, and you're playing in the right spirit. You know, the game is the winner where you're concerned.
I'm just here participating, and as I said, I've got a brilliant view. I'm not competitive, so it's cool. I don't mind losing.
Shall we play?
Yes. Yeah.
Shall we get on to round 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first game today is... Round 1 is Mouse of Games. Now, you see what we've done there? We've changed the name of House of Games by 1 letter. And that's exactly what we've done in this round as well. I'm going to give you the synopsis of a film.
OK.
Right? And that film will be a real film, but one where we've changed 1 letter of the title, and so it's got a weird new synopsis, all right?
OK.
Jay, here is your first one. What is this 90s film? We've changed 1 letter of the title. A famous film star falls in love with a man who lives in West London and makes a living out of selling books and grinding corn into flour.
Is it grinding?
Well, tell me the film you think we're getting at, that we've changed the letter of.
Yeah, is it 4 Weddings and a Funeral, that one?
This is why you're having trouble, I think, because it isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, is it not?
It is
Oh,
not.
it's Notting Hill, sorry.
Notting
sorry,
Hill.
my bad, my bad.
So imagine we changed 1 letter of the title, Notting Hill.
Yeah. So it's not Notting Hill.
It's not Notting Hill, grinding.
But it's 1 letter's changed to make sense of grinding.
I'll tell you what, you're going to have to buzz me out, because I haven't got a...
So fingers on buzzers, everyone else,
Yeah,
we're going to time Jay out.
Jan's in this one.
The second you hear the noise, you can buzz in. That is Shaun gets in quickest.
Notting Mill.
Notting Mill is the correct answer. Well done. Rachel.
Yes.
Here is yours. What is this film? We changed 1 word of the title. A bored office worker joins a secret underground society of people who hit each other with lamps but don't talk about it.
Light Club.
Is it Light Club?
Yeah.
It is. Changes the Fight Club becomes Light Club. Well done. Shaun, 90s film here. We changed the title by 1 letter. A gardener who pulls up unwanted plants while performing in a covers band falls in love with a waitress played by Drew Barrymore.
Got Adam Sandler in it, hasn't it? I can see him. Yeah, he's like a karaoke type singer, isn't he? But what is it called? And he's a gardener. This is awful.
Should we time you out, Shaun?
Yeah.
OK. Rachel knows it. Rachel.
The weeding singer.
The weeding
come
singer
on.
is the right answer.
Very good.
Love it again. He's like a karaoke singer type.
Oh.
Jan,
Yes.
what is the film? The Bard of Avon heads down to a town near Brighton where he meets Gwyneth Paltrow and romance ensues.
OK.
Shakespeare in Hove.
Shakespeare in
on.
Hove is the right answer. That's a good one.
That's very good.
That's very good, isn't it?
Yes. That's very pleasing.
Jay, we are back with you.
Okay,
This
I'll get
time,
it now.
they are all British sitcoms is your category. A band leader from Peckham hosts annual hootenannies while running small equestrian cons on the side.
The Only Fools and Horses, but hold on, where is it?
Yeah. I really want you to get this.
So do I want to get this one as well.
Can you think of anyone who does a hootenanny? Like at New Year?
Oh, I'm so rubbish. I'm so rubbish at this. This is unbelievable.
This is the hardest one.
Time me out.
Oh, Keaveny's done it again. Shaun?
It's only jewels and horses, isn't it?
Only Jules and horses. Rachel, here's your British sitcom. Instead of taking responsibility for his life, as his girlfriend, played by Caroline Quentin, would prefer, a former Strictly judge sits on his sofa and drinks beer.
Was it the one who went 7? What was his name?
I mean, that would help you out a lot here.
Wait, I'm just going through the alphabet going. What rhymes? Oh, yes. Len behaving badly.
Len behaving badly, well done. Len behaving badly becomes Len behaving badly. Shaun,
Yeah.
here's your sitcom. In a series of omnishambles, the Minister for Social Affairs suffers continual verbal abuse from a baby bird.
I know what the programme is. OK. Or do I? Oh, am I getting them mixed up?
So what do you think the sitcom is that we're
I
changing?
think it's the thick of it.
OK. Shall we time you out?
I'm so annoyed. Yeah.
Jan gets in there before Rachel.
In the chick of it.
The chick of it. Jan, what is this, please? The misadventures of a group of blackbirds running a technical support department at a large company. Work is murder.
Is it the IT crows?
It is
Hey,
IT
right.
Crows. IT Crows. Very well played. Shall we take a little look at the
Yeah.
scores?
No.
Round one done for Thursday's House of Games, and here's how we are. Jay, yet to get off the mark. Shaun, you have 2. We have joint leaders. Rachel and Jan have 3 points each. Moving right along. Let's play round 2. Distinctly average. We played this before, haven't we?
Oh, this is going to go very badly now.
Last time we played this, it was awful. Now, the person in last place gets to choose their partner.
OK.
Jay, you cunningly put yourself in that position a lot.
Yeah, I have.
Just so you
Yeah.
can choose. Now, you and Rachel were sensationally good at this.
Yeah.
On Monday.
At the beginning of the week, yes.
I think, listen, you can change if you want.
I'm going to stick. I'm sticking.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
sticking with Rachel.
Sticking
That's
with
nice.
Rachel.
Jay and Rachel.
Means you don't have to get up.
Shaun
as
and
well.
Jan, listen, chance for a little bit of revenge.
Yeah.
Have this out, everybody. Now, don't forget, distinctly average, I'll ask you a question. You both write down an answer, and we'll take the average of your answers. Whichever pair is closest wins the point. And let's see what your first question is. In 2018, how many £50 notes were in circulation in the UK? Jay, how many £50 notes are there in
I
circulation?
believe there is 1 million.
1 million.
Circulation.
That's
Or
better
was
than
one.
Rachel, what have you said?
laughing, Rachel?
Well, I don't know. I've got 90 million.
Every time last time, your answers were so wildly divergent from each other, but your average was actually OK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your average there is 45.5 million. What have you gone with, Shaun?
In Rachel's camp a little bit, I've gone 30 million because I figure there's 60 million people in the country. I mean, you know.
So 30 million says Shaun. Jan, what have you gone for?
1 million.
Your average, Shaun and Jan, is 15,500,000. What do you think at home? Let's find out how many £50 notes were in circulation in the UK in 2018. Who has won the point?
Whoa! Should have gone a bit more, Janny.
330 million.
Mine was no.
That's worth £16.5 billion worth of £50 notes. That's a point to Jay and Rachel there, as always in this round.
Yeah.
Well done. 270-odd million out. And you still get the points? Yeah. Beautiful. All you got to do is be better than the other team.
Yeah.
All you got to do.
At the end of the day.
Here's your
better.
next question. According to the British Coffee Association, how many coffee beans are used to make a single espresso? This is a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone happy with their answers? You know what I mean by happy.
Yes.
Everyone got an answer.
Yeah.
Rachel, how many coffee beans are there in an espresso?
I've gone with 40.
40. Jay, have you gone up or down from that?
I've gone down to 15.
15, OK. So 27.5 is your average coffee beans. Shaun, you higher than that? You lower than that?
Higher, yes, considerably.
Have you gone higher? What have you gone for?
I've gone for 150.
Jan, what do you think of your partner's answer?
I'm going to take that average right down, Richard.
25. OK. That's 87.5 is your average. So 27.5 plays 87.5. What are you thinking at home? It's interesting, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, according to the British Coffee Association, how many coffee beans are used to make a single espresso, and who is going to win the point? 42. Look at them again. They've done it again.
So sorry.
Can I just pay particular attention to Rachel's answer there of 40, which is almost exactly bang on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely remarkable.
Yay.
Here's the last question in this round. This is what we're looking for an answer for.
Come on, Shaun.
Come on, this is us.
To the nearest foot, how high above sea level is the summit of Mount Snowdon?
I think I know this.
Oh,
my God.
hello.
So it's
I mean,
definitely going to be me who messes it up now.
Yeah. You're locked in? I tell you what, we'll start with Jan, shall we? Jan, what have you said? How high is Mount Snowdon in feet? 3,650 feet. OK, Shaun, up or down?
Down a bit, 3,105.
That is very close to each other, isn't it? And a lovely drawing there as well.
Thank you.
That's nice. Let's take a look at your average. 3,377.5 feet, say Shaun and Jan. Rachel, what have you said?
I've gone 9,000.
9,000 feet, says Rachel. Jay, up or down?
I've gone down 3,500.
3,500, very in sync with these.
Yeah,
ones.
three really similar ones.
If it's somewhere higher than that, then Rachel has dragged you up a little bit. Let's take a look at your average. It is 6,250. Let us take a look. To the nearest foot, how high above sea level is the summit of Mount Snowdon, and who has won the point? 3,560. Very well played, Jan and Shaun. Points to you.
Well, we got one there. We got one.
Tablets away, everybody. We'll see what that's done to the scores. 2 points for Jay, 3 points for Shaun, 4 points for Jan. Rachel has been second 3 times this week. She's currently our leader. 5 points. Can you keep that going? Are we going to have our third different winner of the week? Let's find out as we play round 3. Today, that is the backwards round. Now, in this round, I will read all the questions backwards, and you must give me the answers backwards. So if I asked your name, you'd say Blades J.
OK.
OK? Luck good. Film Bond James first. The was film Connery Shaun which? Shaun.
No doctor.
No doctor. Answer correct. Dr. No becomes no doctor. Name what, by known commonly, is 1961 April of 17th, the on Cuba of invasion botched the. Keaveny Shaun.
Pigs of Bay.
Pigs of Bay. Well played. Bay of Pigs, Pigs of Bay.
Wow, very Good.
Question next. Song this of title The is what? Keaveny, Shaun.
Out me take.
Out Me Take by Ferdinand Franz. Correct. Well played. Should we listen to it the right way around?
That's impressive.
Very impressive.
And it was only the intro.
That was very good. That's a DJ who's played records the wrong way around.
Yeah, I've done it the wrong speed, the wrong way around.
Question next. County Marin to Francisco San links structure large what? Parris, Rachel.
Bridgegate Golden.
Bridgegate
Well done,
Golden.
yes.
Played well.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge. Question next. Bramble, Wilfred and Corbett H. Harry starred Men, Bone and Rag 2 about sitcom what? Yes, that is Shaun.
Son and steptoe.
Son and Steptoe. He's good at this round. Well played. Steptoe and Son and Steptoe. Question next. Siam, century 19th in set, is musical Hammerstein and Rogers, which? Ravens, Jan.
Iron King. The.
I Am King, the is the right answer. Well done. That was the last question in that round. Shall we take a look at the scores? How did you do on that round? Well, I hope. Oh, into the lead. Jay, you have
Round
2.
up, isn't it?
Jan, 5. Rachel, 6. Shaun has gone into the lead with 7 points. 2 rounds to go. What's round 4 going to be today? Let's find out when I press this buzzer. It is... And the answer isn't. You've done a little bit of homework for this round, have you not, before the show? What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you each a question.
Yeah.
There will be 4 possible answers, OK? 1 will be the correct answer. The other 3 have been written by your opponents to try and fool you. If you give me the correct answer, you get a point. If you choose your opponent's answer, you give them a point. OK? Jay, here is your question. The question is, in 1915, barrister Cecil Chubb bought which unlikely item for just under £7,000 as a gift to his wife?
OK.
Can you spot the real answer? Was it Stonehenge? A solid gold water closet? The Isle of Mull? These are good answers.
Yeah.
Or a prison cell?
I'm going to go for the Isle of Mull.
You are not right. What was the correct answer?
Don't tell me Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
That's what I was going to
That's
go
the
for
one I
first
thought
of
it
all.
couldn't be.
There'll be
I
a-
thought it couldn't be there.
First instinct.
You've given a point to somebody. Who wrote the Isle of Mull?
That was me.
Shaun Keaveny gets a point like he needs them.
Fine.
Well played.
Well done, Shaun. Well
Cheeky,
done.
that. I'm sorry, that was cheeky.
Who wrote Prison Cell? That was Rachel. And Solid Gold Water Closet. It had Jan Ravens written all over it. Very well done. Rachel.
Yes.
Here is your question.
Thank you.
Which film inspired Olympic champion Chris Hoy to take up cycling? That's a question I've never considered before.
No.
4 answers coming up. Was it Around the World in 80 Days? The Deer Hunter? Footloose? Or E.T.? OK. I mean, that's an interesting question.
Everyone laughed at E.T., but, you know, he's about the right age to have that caught his imagination, and it is a really lovely 2 moments in the film where they go off
Beautiful moment.
cycling.
Oh, the lovely velodrome moments.
I don't know the first 2 films very well. I'm going to go E.T.
Is E.T. the correct answer? It is the correct answer. Not only do you get a point, you make sure no one else gets one. Well, Around the World in 80 Days, who was that? Jan just missed out on a point there. Who's the Deer Hunter?
Me.
Is there cycling in the Deer Hunter?
There's absolutely none.
No, that's
But why wouldn't you be inspired
Yeah, no,
by
you're
it?
quite right. And Footloose from Jay
Yeah.
as well. Sounds convincing too.
It does.
To me. Shaun, it is your turn now. Here's your question. There are 4 possible answers. An endangered land snail in Fiji has what scientific name that references a famous line in a work by Charles Dickens? Is it twist? Bar humbuggy? Worstimius?
This is quite hard.
Tempura?
Oh my
Meliora?
God. I love tempura as well.
Those are good answers, everyone.
That is now very difficult. I'm feeling that it's the... I don't... It's embarrassing to say this on national television, but I haven't boshed through the entire back catalogue of Charles Dickens.
Shame.
For shame.
Shame.
I agree. It's disgusting to sit here and say that. So I'm a little bit on... I'm on thin ice anyway. So simply because I think that because of my ignorance of it, the last one seems least familiar to me, because I could sort of place the other ones. I'm going to say Tempura Meliora.
Is that the correct answer? Is that the name of that land snail?
I knew it was
It
wrong.
is not, I'm afraid. What is the answer?
Bar humbuggy.
Bar humbuggy. How
Terrible,
about
isn't
that?
Bizarre.
That is bizarre. So who have you just given a point to? Not Jan Ravens. Well, there you go.
That's such a clever answer.
That's very
Such a
clever.
clever answer.
That is clever. That deserves a point. Who said twist?
I did.
Jay. And Worstimius was Rachel. Parris. Jan, it's now your turn.
Right.
Fresh from that
Get
point.
me back.
What is unusual about the 2012 LP released by musician Beck? Okay, what is unusual about that LP? One of these answers is correct. The other three were written by your opponents. There were meant to be 14 tracks, not 12. He recorded it all in one day. It was released on gummy bear vinyl, or it was only issued as sheet music.
So I feel like it's going to be either he recorded it all in one day or it was only issued as sheet music, which I kind of like as a concept. But I'm going to say he recorded it all in one day.
Let's find out. Is that the correct answer? It is not, I'm afraid. What is the correct answer?
It was sheet music.
It was only issued as sheet
you nearly
music,
went
yeah.
there.
It's called Song Reader, only issued as sheet music. So, who fooled you? Who said he recorded it all in one day? Rachel Parris did. Point for Rachel. I would bet my year's wages that Shaun wrote it was released on gummy bear vinyl. There we go. And Jay's was the first one, 14 tracks, not 12.
Yeah.
So a point there right at the end for Rachel. Well played. That is the end of round 4. One round to go on Thursday's House of Games. Let's take a look at the scores.
Oh my.
Jay, you have 2. It is very, very close at the top.
Ben.
Jan with 6. Rachel and Shaun with 8 points each.
Okay.
Here we go then. Final round
Oh,
of
my
Thursday's
Lord.
House
Come on.
of Games. It is, as always, Answer Smash. Jan, you won yesterday. Shaun won the first 2 days. Rachel, you've been second every day so far. But you've been in the lead coming into this round a couple of times. You're in joint lead now with Shaun. We know Shaun's good at this round. Point if you get a correct answer, point off if you give me an incorrect answer. Here's your first category, and it is actors. You'll see pictures of actors. There'll be clues underneath. Good luck, everyone. In which city is Ipanema Beach? Yes, Shaun.
Leonardo DiCaprio Gennaro.
Can't quite take it, I'm afraid. You missed a little bit out. Forgive me. Yes, Jan.
Leonardo DiCaprio de Janeiro.
Is the right answer. It is. You missed out a D.
Did I? Did I say
Yeah.
DiCaprio Gennaro?
No, Rio Janeiro, you said.
Rio Janeiro.
Yeah,
What
sorry.
an idiot.
Here's your next one. Which London Underground line is pink on the standard TfL map? That is Rachel.
John Hammersmith and City.
Is it John Hammersmith and City? John Hammersmith and City, well played. John Hammersmith and City. Next actor. Which song has been a hit for Bananarama, Rachel Stevens and the Andrea True Connection? Jan.
Is it Drew Barrymore?
Is it Drew Barrymore?
How do you like
It is Drew Barrymore. Well played. That's a satisfying one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next category. lab equipment. Finally, Jay. Here we go.
Time.
Sit back, everyone.
Yeah.
3
here we
pieces
go.
of lab equipment. There'll be a clue underneath each one. Smash the answers together, please. Which South African golfer won his first Open Championship in 2002? Shaun.
Bunsen Bernard Langer. No, it's not.
Not South African.
Ruined myself.
I was thinking Ernie Els, but Bunsen Bernie Els doesn't make any sense.
Bunsen-
So I'm lost. Shall we have a little look?
Yeah.
Oh, you were right.
Oh, Bunsen...
Burn Ernie Els.
Oh, Bunsen
Burn Ernie Els.
Bunsen Burn Ernie Els.
Bunsen Burn Ernie Els.
That is
Crikey.
really hard to say. Here's your next piece of lab equipment and your next clue. In the tale of Ali Baba, which 2-word magical phrase opened the mouth of the robber's cave? Yes, Rachel.
Microscope and sesame.
Is it microscope and sesame?
Very good.
Certainly is. Microscope, open sesame, microscope and sesame. The next piece of lab equipment. What term means a swollen underground stem, such as a potato? Yes, Jan.
Test tuber.
Is it test tuber? Of course it is. Test tube and tuber. Well played. Here's your next category. Marine mammals. Those will be the pictures. There'll be a clue underneath. Which TV comedian and actor who had a top 10 hit with Atmosphere created characters including See-You Jimmy and Basil and Bond? Yes, that is Shaun.
Walrus Abbott.
Is it Walrus Abbott? Yes, it is. Walrus and Russ Abbott. Well played. Here's your next marine mammal. There will be no more marine mammals for you today, I'm afraid. No more marine mammals for anybody, because we've reached the end of Thursday's House of Games. Who has won? Shaun,
It's not.
you won Monday and Tuesday.
It's not.
Jan, you won on Wednesday. Rachel, 3 second places. Who has won Thursday's House of Games? Let's take a look.
Oh, my
Rachel
God.
Parris has won Thursday's House of Games.
I'm some of
By
that.
1 point. So, Rachel, you get to choose a prize on the most disappointing prize day.
Well, I did say I'd say binoculars, but I do have some binoculars.
Okay.
So I'm going to have the shoehorn.
You're going to go shoehorn?
It's pink and it's nice.
Lovely. Shall we take a little look? We've got 1 day to go. It's double points Friday, so it's 8 points for a win tomorrow, 6, 4, 2. OK, but should we see where we stand going into that last day?
Yeah, going
I
forward.
think it's pretty close. Oh, it couldn't be much closer. Jan, you have 11. Shaun, you have 12. Rachel, you have 13. Great stuff. Listen, it's been an absolutely brilliant week. We've got 1 more day of it to go. We're going to find out which of these 3 is going to be our champion. I will see you all here, same time, same place, for the final of this week's House of Games, and we'll see you here as well. Thanks for watching.
This is a pleasing thing.